First Local. Supported by Maker North. 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes. Shop local, dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants. Small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the chamber today.
Well, it's certainly been an interesting year. And like many of us, maybe you've been drinking more than usual and want to take a break. With Dry Feb, you can.
Why not challenge yourself to go dry in February to help raise funds for the Canadian Cancer Society?
Sign up for Dry Feb, and not only will you be helping people affected by cancer,
you can also reduce your risk of cancer.
Go as dry as you're willing to try this February. Sign up today. It's easier than you think.
Superior Adult Learning is looking for volunteers who want to make a difference in our community and help others reach their full potential. In only a few hours a week, you can help our learners achieve their goals and set them on a path towards a successful, independent future. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now. Superior Adult Learning provides free one-on-one support to help you reach your goals. Improve your reading, writing, and math skills, become more independent, and increase your employability. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now.
Have you been drinking more than usual?
Why not go dry this February? With Dry Feb, you'll
help people affected by cancer.
And you can also reduce your own risk.
Go as dry as you're willing to try. Sign up today. It's easier than you think.
It's Jake Moore, sports analyst, back in the On TV studios, letting you know that 705 Sports now has 2 shows a week. We still have the 705 Sports that airs every Friday at noon, but we've expanded to now have a show every Wednesday. 705 Sports Headlines will be a show that is much more condensed, that is very fast-paced, going over the main topics of the week in sports. 705 Sports on Fridays will still cover everything in sports in a full show format. This gives you a chance to really see what's going on in the sports world, whether you have a couple minutes or you got a half an hour. So make sure you join me, Dan Gray, on Fridays and multiple different guests every Wednesday, every Friday at noon, only on TV and Sioux Online's Facebook page.
Good morning. Welcome to First Local. It is, what is it? It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday today.
Tuesday.
Mhm.
February
February
8th. Okay,
Yes.
good. See, you didn't even have to look. I don't even know where I am half the time. So, yeah, here we are.
Yes, here we are.
Okay,
February
good.
8th.
Good.
Not bad. Hey, have you been watching the Olympics?
Yeah, yes.
I'll take that as a no.
Well,
Canada's doing pretty well, actually. And I've been watching the skiing events and skating and whatnot. We're doing
Okay.
pretty well. Jacob will be back later on in the show to give us an update. Of
I did see one thing. I saw that they required the women's hockey team to play wearing masks. Why?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously
I
we
don't know
know
half the
why,
stuff,
but
but-
oh my gosh, people could have passed out. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
ridiculous.
Hey, there was also an emergency debate last night at the House of Commons.
Oh, yes.
Did you hear about that?
Yes.
What's her name now?
Candace Bergen.
Candace Bergen. Sorry.
How can you forget that?
I know.
Murphy Brown. Murphy Brown.
I'm back. You know, like first day back. Anyway, she was speaking in the House of Commons and had some choice words and exchanges with the Prime Minister. Let's take a look at that right now.
We are in uncharted territory. We are at a crisis point, not only with what's going on out the doors and across the country, but the country overall. And so much of it is because of the things that he has said and done. Does he regret his words? And will he work with us so that we can find some resolution? Thank you.
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I think people watching expect me to disagree with the Leader of the Official Opposition. I just didn't think it would be about something so fundamental. She is telling people tonight that Canada has never been so divided, never been so angry, one region against another. And I disagree. What we have seen over these past 2 years has been Canadians stepping up for each other in extraordinary ways. Canada has one of the highest vaccination rates of our peer countries around the world. Why? And it's not because Canadians love getting needles. It's because Canadians trust science. Canadians trust each other to do the right things. It's in our national psyche of being able to be there for our neighbors, being able to push a car out of a snowbank for a perfect stranger, leaning on each other. These are the things that define Canadians. And what we saw through these past 2 years is people stepping up for our frontline health workers, stepping up for our grocery store clerks, leaning on each other, supporting our seniors, supporting our young people getting there, stepping up to do what they could around the house to help out while they're all locked down. This is a story of a country that got through this pandemic by being united, and a few people shouting and waving swastikas does not define who Canadians are.
There you go. So what do you think about that?
I think I've never been more conscious of his capacity for talking around issues. So, yeah, I'm going to kind of leave that
I
there.
totally disagree with how he doesn't think that the country is divided. Or even North America, for that matter, because the States is very divided.
Well.
And it's spreading into Canada. And, you know, I think we're still there. I think we're still very much divided.
Yeah.
And this whole truck convoy freedom thing has really spread across the world now. Like there's some going on in the States. There's some going on in New Zealand right now. Even Britain, I think I heard that they were starting their own truck convoy. So here we go. It's a national thing now. I have no idea what the status is here in Canada. What's going on? The Ambassador Bridge, I hear, is now going to be locked down. So I don't know where the end is on this.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, as it plays out, I mean, we just kind of have to watch and see because, I mean, you know, it was right there. I mean, and granted, we're only seeing a snippet of, you know, the debate in its entirety. But, I mean, still holding on to the vaccinations. And while I'm not here to say that the vaccinations don't provide some modicum of protection, I think that, you know, gone are the days when, the Prime Minister can wave it around as, like a universal Band-Aid to kind of solve the whole thing. And the interim, the Candace Bergen person, that was the best question she had. Like, do you regret your words? Are you sorry for what you said, JP?
Well, I don't think she's going to be there much longer because
no.
I think Pierre is going to
Pierre,
move right in and
yes.
be the leader there.
Speaking of a Band-Aid.
You have more news.
Yeah,
I have weather coming up.
I have
got
some
some good
news,
news
yeah,
there
sure.
too. But let's head into the news department.
All right. Okay, so we have been bringing you coverage with regards to the homeless shelter that has been set up in the former Verde Hall. It was up and running. In this moment, it is now temporarily closed. Individuals who are currently residing in the homeless shelter are permitted to leave, but are strongly being encouraged to stay put, at least for the time being. So again, this is the former Verde Hall in the 400 block of Queen Street West. The reason for this, of course, in this moment is that within the facility, an outbreak of COVID has been declared. And keeping in mind, once again, that as soon as you have 2 cases, that could reasonably have acquired it from each other within a 14-day period, within a congregate setting, they declare an outbreak. So they've announced, one individual said to our reporter, they've announced that no one is allowed to leave for more than a few minutes or you're out, you get kicked out. Sue Online did reach out to Mike Nadeau, who is the CEO of DSAB, for comment on what is happening inside the shelter. He did confirm that unfortunately there is an outbreak at the former Verde. At this time, of course, they're working closely to follow all recommendations, working with public health daily. And they're following and adhering to all public health recommendations and advice. Now, of course, in conversations with some of the individuals who are residing there, they come forward with some concerns. There were allegations of no soap, no paper towel available to residents. That was put forward to the CAO. He did indicate that staff do check the washrooms for supplies regularly, possible something that could have gotten missed in one of the checks. However, adequate toiletries such as soap and personal hygiene products, of course, will be made available. Now, there was also some allegations with regards to food being brought to the shelter for individuals who were indicating that they were hungry. So a local help group did attend the Verde with food for the homeless. A representative from that help group did say we went to deliver food to the homeless, and individuals that we delivered it to were told that they couldn't have it until the next evening. She said that the staff at the Verde called the police to speak with them for causing mischief at the location. So a video taken during the evening shows staff, when asked to explain why they weren't allowed to drop off the food, simply not responding. So in conversations with DSAB, we have learned that food brought into the Verde is provided as pre-cooked meals by Harvest Algoma. NATO did indicate that they will not be accepting prepared meals from the community at the shelter based on public health recommendations, as well as we do not want a foodborne illness to impact the shelter operations or the people using the shelter. So only food from an Algoma Public Health approved kitchen may be accepted, and we only use Harvest Algoma and the IFC as our food suppliers at this time. Okay, so there's that, all in a nutshell. Mike? 1 minute 30 left. Okay, so we'll talk about the unemployment rate here in the Sioux. The unemployment rate did increase slightly from December, a 5% increase in overall employment. All sectors had an increase of employment, with the exception of construction, which tends to have lower levels in the winter months for obvious reasons. So comparing January 2022 to January 2020, which we can all harken back to as pre-COVID, overall employment was only down by 2%. So some highlights out of that report then, and this of course coming from AWIC, the Algoma Workforce Investment, something like that. Yeah. Anyway, that's kind of disrespectful, not my intent. So Sault Ste. Marie's unemployment rate in January was 6.4%, up 4.8% in December. Sault Ste. Marie's overall unemployment rate is slightly lower than the provincial and national rates. The unemployment rate for those 25 to 54 years of age is 6%, which is in line with provincial and national rates. The unemployment rate for those 15 to 24 years of age is 20%, which is an indication that younger workers are having challenges entering the workforce. Which is, yep. Okay, so the unemployment rate for those 55 years and over is 4.9%, which is slightly lower than the provincial and national rates. And Sault Ste. Marie's participation and employment rates continue to be considerably lower, over 10% than the provincial and national rates. Since both the participation and the employment rates are based on overall population, so anybody 15 years of age and older, the lower rates are mainly attributable to the fact that Sault Ste. Marie has a relatively older population and more people out of the workforce. Okay, well, let's go over to Craig because I could use some of the good news that he has promised. So Craig, hit me.
Well, the good news is that we're seeing milder air for at least today and tomorrow, maybe into Thursday as well. Of course, you know, with the good news comes a little bit of bad news. We're going to see some snow, sorry. But it's going to be wet snow, if that helps. So it's not going to be, you know, it could melt on contact type thing. But we are calling for 5 to 10. So, sorry. But we do have the warmer air. We're taking a live look now where the sun is just coming out. You can see it glaring on the on City Hall right there. A beautiful morning here in the Soo. Temperatures right now, not bad. We're going to take a look at your 12-hour forecast. Here we go. So we're seeing a mix of sun and cloud right now. Temperatures right now a little cool. Okay, minus 13, minus 14. We are going to be warming up to minus 3, possibly minus 1 if we do see a lot more sun. Though we do have some snow starting this evening, and that's going to linger into your morning on Wednesday. And again, right now the call is for 5 to 10. I'm going to say more like 5 centimeters. And some colder temperatures coming in after that snow as well. I'll give you those details, though, coming up in the 3-day forecast. Heidi?
Okay, well, we'll take the snow as long as it comes with some warmer weather. We will take a break now and let you listen to, you know, the likes of Superior Adult Learning. We've got Maker North, the Chamber of Commerce, all with great messaging. You know what, though? Fill your cup and come on back because I was scouring this morning and I've seen indications that the government may be looking at scrapping license plate stickers. Come on back.
Superior Adult Learning provides free one-on-one support to help you reach your goals. Improve your reading, writing, and math skills, become more independent, and increase your employability. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now.
Shop local, dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants. Small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the Chamber today. Good morning and welcome back. It is Tuesday, February the 8th. You know, we've covered some stuff. Temporary closure at the Verde due to an outbreak of COVID, unemployment rates. Let's talk about a few rumors here. So, yeah, I did see something on CTV as well. It was echoed on CP24. The Doug Ford government is considering scrapping license plate stickers for Ontario vehicles. And in fact, they're indicating that there could be an announcement in a few weeks. So while the plan has not yet been finalized, it could save motorists, obviously, up to $120 annually. So according to sources, license plate stickers would be removed for passenger vehicles, light commercial vehicles, including pickup trucks and motorcycles. Sources say that eliminating license plate stickers would cost the government approximately $1 billion per year in revenue. So again, an announcement is expected to be made in the coming weeks. The government will be issuing refunds to Ontarians who have renewed their license plate stickers. The list of people who qualify for a refund has not been finalized yet. I should qualify for a refund. I did renew my stickers online. I've lost them. There is a $75, I call it a $7 idiot fee to get them replaced. Haven't done it yet. Should I be saying that? Maybe I shouldn't be saying that. Maybe the police are watching. Anyway, the government will be issuing the refunds. The government is exploring how these refunds could be issued, and it may be similar to the direct deposit system used for the Ministry of Education student COVID-19 funds. The move to eliminate license plate stickers is a strategy ahead of the June provincial election, and Ford's team is looking to gain support from voters in the suburbs where the majority of people own and drive a vehicle. As of now, Ontario drivers must renew their expired license plate stickers before February 28th, and the government has allowed people to use expired license plate stickers before since March 2020 to avoid people gathering in Service Ontario locations. Stay away, you filthy animals. Okay, some other rumors that I'm looking into. Apparently, the city is considering roundabouts in Sault Ste. Marie. Yeah. And urban agriculture. Do you know that potentially we could each own up to 3 hens? You heard it here first. Well, all right, Jacob, you're standing here, so I think you have some Olympic information to give us. So
that I do.
Hit us. Let's go.
Well, Heidi, as you know, the Winter Olympics have been getting underway, and of course, we're cheering on our home country. So I have a graphic that's going to come up on your screen that's just going to go over some of the medal count. So currently, we are looking like Sweden and China are leading the way for golds with 3 medals each. The Netherlands in there with 2 gold medals, 2 silvers, and 1 bronze. Canada got their first gold medal yesterday from Maxime Perrot for the snowboarding, which a good thing from him is he actually survived cancer back in 2019, so really showing resilience and fight. We have Team USA with 3 silvers, and there's been some controversy as well. China has 3 golds, but there's been some controversy around them. So we're still kind of waiting to see what's going to be officially announced with some of the skating. There were some penalties that were deemed unfair. So that's a whole thing. So the Olympics has been pretty crazy, but of course we do have our women's hockey team, which battled Team USA last night in the final preliminary round game. And although Team Canada was outshot 53-27, they were able to get the win from excellent goaltending and really just battling through this game. No mask required for this one. So good for Team Canada. They now will go into the quarterfinals where they will play the 3rd seed from the other group. Well, Team USA, since they finished 2nd, will be playing 2nd seed from the other group. So it's been pretty busy and pretty hectic with the Olympics so far, and obviously I will be back daily to just let you know how everything's going. China. Oh, I remember you were asking about the masks.
Yeah.
In that reason for that was the testing came in late, so they didn't know if the players had COVID or didn't.
Gotcha.
Actually, one Russian player after that game has now tested positive for COVID. So they're saying, that's why they went with the mask. It did look strange, I'm not going to lie. I was very confused when I first saw it myself, but that's why they all had to wear the KN95 masks.
Okay. Well, there you go. A very robust and well-rounded summary for us. Thank you very much, Jacob. Am I do the COVID? All right. Okay, well, we're going to do some COVID numbers here. So yesterday, Algoma Public Health did report 45 new confirmed cases of COVID-19. Despite this, the active case count did drop by 1 to settle at 556, with 2 individuals being confirmed as residents from outside of the Algoma Public Health region.
We do have hospitalizations remaining static at 18. 46 cases get added to the resolved count for a total of 3,516. Of the 45 new cases, 37 of those are located here in the Sioux and area, 3 are in North Algoma, 2 are in Elliott Lake and area, and 3 are in Central and East Algoma. Provincially speaking, Ontario's COVID-19 hospitalizations have dropped to the lowest point in more than a month as the province did report 11 new deaths. Health officials are reporting 2,155 people in the hospital as a result of the virus, down from 2,230 the day before and reaching the lowest point since January 5th. The reminder, of course, once again being that not all hospitals report their data over the weekends, but the number is still down significantly from the 2,983 hospitalizations reported 1 week ago. Okay, I think we're hopping into a break now. No, Craig. Well, it's either a break or it's Craig. Either way, it's a break from me. So, Craig, what do you have?
Thanks very much, Heidi. And if you remember, I said last week that we're going to start seeing some milder air come in to the forecast this week, and that's exactly what's happening. It started yesterday. It's going to continue today and into our day tomorrow, courtesy of this warm front and this high pressure system pumping up some warmer air, at least for the next couple of days before we start seeing an influence of another cold front coming in for late day Wednesday into our day Thursday. Meanwhile, for today, we're looking pretty good. We're not seeing a lot of snow. Let's take a look at the satellite shot and show you, or the temperature. Sure, we'll do that first. We're all pretty much uniform today as far as temperatures go. Now let's take a look at the satellite shot. We'll show you where the systems are at play. So here we are. We have this frontal coming in for late today. It's going to kick off at least a little bit of snow. Not much. We're going to wait until tomorrow before we start seeing the heavy accumulation of snow, which could be anywhere from 5 to 10 centimeters for your Wednesday. It's going to be sloppy snow as well, like a very thick and big flake. So be mindful of that. We do have some cold air coming in after that, which is going to bring our temperatures right back down to almost seasonal to just below seasonal. Let's take a look now at the radar, and we don't really see a lot going on. We do have a mix of sun and cloud for our morning this morning, also into our afternoon before we start seeing those clouds thicken up, and then we start seeing some light flurry activity for later on tonight, and then that's going to get heavier during the overnight into our morning for Wednesday. Let's take a look now at the 3-day forecast for today. A mix of sun and cloud. Those flurries are going to be late. We may see a few scattered flurries during the day, but the well-organized snow is going to wait off until later on tonight. Temperatures, though, not bad. -1, that's well above seasonal. Even +1 for your day on Wednesday. We may even call that 2 degrees for our Wednesday because we do have a strong surge of warm air coming in. And that's going to kick off those flurry activities and heavy snow showers for most of your day on Wednesday. And then Thursday, we got a little bit of a reprieve from the snow, just mainly cloudy conditions. Temperatures not bad at -4, but then we start seeing those temperatures drop during the day on Thursday. And we're back to some below seasonal temperatures for Friday. And I'll give you all those details coming up in the 7-day forecast. Heidi?
Okay, so it still sounds like I may need to deploy my windshield cover as required. Okay, we're going to take one more quick break. When we come back, of course, we have more information with regards to a horse convoy riding in support of truckers in Echo Bay. A reminder about the Athena Awards through the Chamber of Commerce. So go fill your cup. Listen to, the Huron Superior Catholic District School Board inviting you to register your children for kindergarten, the Chamber of Commerce inviting everybody to love local. All right, come on back.
Superior Adult Learning is looking for volunteers who want to make a difference in our community and help others reach their full potential. In only a few hours a week, you can help our learners achieve their goals and set them on a path towards a successful, independent future. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now. First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes.
École publique Éco des Rapides, a place where your child can learn, grow, and be happy. Discover why more and more families are choosing École publique Éco des Rapides for their child. Register your child January 17th to the 21st at epedr.cspgno.ca. Parce que je vois grand.
Good morning and welcome back. Tuesday, February the 8th. I'm feeling a little sarcastic and smarmy today. Wah, wah. All right. Yes, so on Sunday then, there was a horse convoy in support of the trucking convoy that are happening. It's a typo, Dan. Okay, that are happening, of course, across the country, and now starting to spread internationally. So the horse convoy in Echo Bay was organized by one Jessica Sault, and she did give us a very robust quote as to her reasoning for putting it all together. So in her words, as we see the Freedom Convoy of Truckers in Ottawa advocating to have all mandates lifted, we can only imagine the many challenges that they are facing each day. Mainstream media is telling us, or is telling a much different story than what I've seen directly from the leaders of the convoy, participants in the convoy, and personal friends and family on the ground in Ottawa. So taking a stand against the government takes great courage and strength. These people have given up their jobs and left their families to peacefully protest, which we still have a right to do in this country. We'll be in need of support, encouragement, and motivation, especially as they may face difficulties from the opposition. We have been inspired by the Truckers' Freedom Convoy, and we rode to show them that we stand behind them and have joined in uniting Canadians to take a stand. So her very worthy quote does continue. For time.
You know what's really nice about that convoy?
What?
Is that there's no honking horns from the trucks. That's driving people nuts in Ottawa and Toronto. So, it's nice,
Well,
quiet
you'd scare the horses.
I guess you would.
You can't honk at the horses.
But at least the horses don't honk.
Well, no.
So,
no. Okay.
Carry on.
Well, if you want the rest of the quote and, the other details that Dan has tucked in there, please do go to our website at SueOnline.com where you can read it all for yourself. All right. Mike, you were saying something in my ear? Oh, yes. Well, inquiring minds want to know. All right. I want to make sure that I'm hitting that. The final reminder, the nominations are being accepted for the Sault Ste. Marie Chamber of Commerce Athena Awards. They will be presented at the Difference Makers Women in Business, which is a virtual celebration of International Women's Day on March the 8th. The Athena Leadership Award is presented to an individual who is recognized for their professional excellence, for making a difference in their community, and for actively assisting women in the attainment of their professional goals and leadership skills. So if you know someone who meets these criteria, you are to nominate them today. Self-nominations are also accepted, and the deadline for nomination is tomorrow, Wednesday, February the 9th, 2022 at 12 noon. So over the past years, we have recognized within this award ceremony individuals such as Donna Kinnunen, Donna Hilsinger, Debbie Amoroso, Doris Ann Ray, Susan Mill, Linda Ryan, Monica Dale, Karen Bird, Lana Fragamini, and Asma Vesna.
Mm-hmm.
So they do have a really enigmatic and gifted keynote speaker this year, Nancy Kennedy, who is the Senior Vice President, People and Culture at OLG. So if you do go to our website, you can register by clicking on the link. You can also access the nomination form by clicking on a link. It's all there, all linked up for you. So, okay.
There you go.
Well,
now is it time for factoids?
Well, we got to do a factoid, Mike. What do you mean you don't have it? What are you talking about? It was right there in the script.
Let's not argue.
Taxi driver.
I'm going to show you later. There's nothing here on my page that says taxi driver.
Okay.
Well, that's just awkward.
Just go to it.
Go for it.
Just do it? Okay. Well, I bet you can find it before I read to the end. Martin Scorsese, okay? February 8th, 1976, psychological thriller starring Robert De Niro and Jodie Foster opens. It's about a lonely veteran, played, of course, by Robert De Niro, working as a taxi driver who descends into insanity as he plots to assassinate a presidential candidate. John Hinckley Jr., actually, would become obsessed with this movie, and Jodie Foster as well, prompting him to assassinate U.S. President Ronald Reagan in order to impress Foster.
Or
Hinckley's...
try to assassinate.
What's that?
Try to assassinate, right?
Well, yes. He didn't. He wasn't successful. Hinckley's defense played the movie at his trial.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's some jury duty that I'd get into. Anyway, De Niro is said to have improvised the line, "You talking to me? You talking to me?" Yeah, which has become a part of the pop culture lexicon. There you go. All right. See, Mike, I knew you could do it. It's not like it was obscure or anything.
I can do anything.
Well, right?
Okay, let's go
Except
to
wash your vehicle.
social media time. I can tell you right now, I've been reading social media, and I know someone's celebrating a birthday today.
Oh.
And it's Marilyn Dunn. So
Aw.
happy birthday, Marilyn.
Happy birthday, Marilyn.
Mm-hmm. You and your dog, and having a great day.
Okay, good. All right, well, we have Jim Whitty beating everybody to the punch with a GM. GM right back at you, Jim Whitty. Hope you have a great day. Margaret McKeag says, good morning, all. Good morning to you, Margaret. Tracy Fay, good day, sunshine. What say you, Craig?
Yeah, we're going to see some sunshine.
Yay,
Just
sunshine.
a little bit.
Terry Matthews says, good morning, all. Good morning, Terry.
Hey, Terry.
Steve Childs, GTTAHAGD with Trucker and the sun coming up between the great huge tracks of land. Rocking the horns. So good Taco Tuesday, all. Have a great day. You as well, Steve. Maybe tacos. You know, Qdoba has really great tacos. Have you had Qdoba?
Yes, I have.
Ooh.
Yes.
All right. Judy O'Neill, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hope you have an awesome day.
You too.
Yourself as well, Judy. Hope you have an awesome day. Kathy Ramsey, good morning, you all. Good morning to you, Kathy. Marilyn Dunn, the birthday girl. Good morning, all. Have a great day. And you have a great day, as you should on your birthday. Steve Childs, all quiet, LOL. I'm rarely quiet, but maybe it's quiet at your home. I'm not sure. Joseph, starting it opening with 3 sunshines. Beautiful day. Nice to see the sun up a few minutes earlier each day. Agreed.
Yes.
Rick Sutherland, good morning, all. Hope everyone has a good day. Good
Hey,
morning
Rick.
to you, Rick Sutherland. I hope you have a good day. Steve Childs, is his nose growing? Oh, okay. Justin Trudeau, yeah, all right. Marilyn Dunn, my sweet dog is patiently waiting for a taste of my birthday cake. Aw, little puppy. Okay, Enika says, good morning, all. Happy
Good
Tuesday.
morning.
Good morning, Enika. Bradley, good morning. Hope everyone has a great day. You too, Brad. It's always nice to see your face. Steve Child says, happy birthday to Marilyn. Marilyn says, thank you very much. Kathy Boren says, top of the morning to all. Have a beautiful day. You as well. Top of the morning to you, Kathy. Tracy Fay says, happy birthday, Marilyn.
Marilyn's the birthday girl today.
She is, and she's well known apparently too. So she says thank you. Tim Robinson says, wow.
Wow, back to you.
Okay, yes, wow. Kathy says, aw, happy birthday. Enjoy that cake. Marilyn says, thank you. I'll try. Kathy says, Marilyn, you can do it. Savor every bite. Yes, good. Allie and Ron, which is usually Allie, says good morning. Jen Buchan says good morning. So good morning, Allie. Good morning, Jen. Tony Mancuso says, good morning, everyone, with the sun and the tracks of land. One day closer to the weekend. Have a great day. Yes.
And one day closer to spring as well.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So good. I'm going to use that to kind of incent my day. Pardon me? Okay. Okay. Merci beaucoup says good morning. Thanks for the fun and facts. Beautiful. Thank
You're welcome.
you. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. Marilyn Dunn renewed mine this month.
And I renewed mine like a few months ago, but once again,
But
lost
apparently you're
them.
going to get reimbursed if you did, and then they go
Well,
through it. So.
at least I haven't already gone to replace them. You know, and it was that specific moment when you're like, okay, I'm going to put these like right here to make sure I don't lose them and make sure that I stop at Lose Automotive because they put my stickers on for me. And then they vanished like a vapor. I got nothing. I don't know. Yes, so Timmy Wood laughing. Oh, predictable blip. What? Okay. Oh, Kathy? Yeah? Kathy. Canadian geese, Canada's most talked about convoy of honkers.
Yeah.
The old days. Yes. Okay, and Marilyn Dunn, thank you so much. Tony offering that to everybody who's wished her well. And Tony Mancuso rounds it out with happy birthday. So happy birthday, Marilyn Dunn. I hope you have a wonderful
Happy
day.
birthday.
And in celebration of your day, Craig's going to give us 7 days of tropical weather.
Almost, kinda. Let's take a look at your 7 day. Look, temperature's not all that bad. I mean, we have a couple of shots of cold air still coming, and it's going to be like that for the next couple of weeks. You know, you're going to have that battle between mild air and cold air, but eventually we all know that mild air will win out. And we don't really have a lot of heavy precipitation coming. We do have that little thread of snow coming for our day on Wednesday, and then again on Friday, but nothing substantial, nothing like 20 centimeters, 25 centimeters. So we can deal with that.
Okay.
So, not looking bad. March is looking very, very warm at the
Well,
moment.
I don't know. You just keep dangling the carrot.
That's what I do.
All right. Well, we're over, so thank you. If you've stayed with us this long, thank you very much. Remember, we are the Sioux's only local news show that goes live every day. What else could I say about that? You know, do the like, follow, share thing for those of you who do share it. Thank you. Anyway, I'm out of words, which is probably, stunning to the majority of people who know me. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
It's Jake Moore, sports analyst, back in the On TV studios, letting you know that 705 Sports now has 2 shows a week. We still have the 705 Sports that airs every Friday at noon, but we've expanded to now have a show every Wednesday. 705 Sports Headlines will be a show that is much more condensed, that is very fast-paced, going over the main topics of the week in sports. 705 Sports on Fridays will still cover everything in sports in a full show format. This gives you a chance to really see what's going on in the sports world, whether you have a couple minutes or you got a half an hour. So make sure you join me, Dan Gray, on Fridays and multiple different guests every Wednesday, every Friday at noon, only on TV and Sioux Online's Facebook.